I love the idea of being able to step into my garden in any season and grow and propagate things. But depending on where you live, that's not always possible, unless you take growing to a whole new level and get your hands on one of these, a greenhouse. Choosing the right greenhouse takes a little bit of thinking, and the first question I would ask is whether you see yourself as a beginner, a hobbyist, or a professional grower. The answer will help you determine the cost, size, and the complexity of the system you're looking at. My advice would be to go for a greenhouse that's bigger than what you think you might need, because once these babies are full of plants, you are going to want more growing space. Now, some people might think that greenhouses are only for people with lots of space, but the specialists at Sproutwell have sizes to suit all backyards and budgets. If you're a beginner or a hobbyist, you might like to start with a mini greenhouse, which has lots of seed trays for propagation and shelving for larger pots or trays of herbs. It's freestanding and doesn't take up much space, so you can put it on a deck or against a shed wall, fence or hedge. If you're more of a professional grower, or you can see yourself spending a lot of time in the greenhouse, then you might like to think bigger. The 1.9 metre width Garden Pro is the perfect choice for hobby gardeners. Big enough to grow lots of things year-round, but small enough to fit neatly into the corner of the yard. From here, things just keep getting bigger, from the 2.5 metre Garden Pro to the 3 metre wide Prestige, and the big daddy of the range, the Grange series, with greenhouses up to 3 and 4 metres wide. Sproutwell greenhouses give you the choice of two profiles, the standard domestic or the commercial ones, and it's these commercial ones that allow you to extend your greenhouse up to 20 metres and beyond. And they even come in green or black. And here's something you might not have thought of. If you've got a spare wall down the side of your garage or shed, you could easily install a lean-to greenhouse. All ranges are designed with this easy-to-install slide and lock assembly system, which means there's no messy installation with silicone needed. And once they're locked in place, they can easily withstand high winds. Now, the choice of greenhouses can be a bit overwhelming, so if you live locally, I suggest coming down here and checking it out. Anyone who has ever trawled the internet for catalogues of greenhouses knows that quality varies enormously. So what better way to make a decision than to talk to the experts and experience the product in action?